Here's what I'll say. They should change the riddle. The riddle. Sorry, they should change the riddle. Planes, trains, automobiles. I haven't been on a train in so long, and maybe that's a testament to our lack of public transportation. But I'm looking at a train right now. It looks awesome. It's full of what seems like coal, maybe rocks, minerals for sure. We need a new riddle that encourages local governments to create
What
better
was the
public transit.
first riddle?
Planes, trains, and automobiles. I guess it's not a riddle.
It's just like a song.
It's like three words.
Yeah. It's just words that are strung together.
Oh my
Okay, here's
God,
a
we're
riddle
about
for
to-
you. Plane and a train and an automobile walk into a bar. Brooke, that was hysterical. I need to apologize in advance for whatever performance I gave today. Just NyQuil Dayquil combo. You know the drill.
No, I do know the drill. When Maggie was in town, that's what I was on. I
Yeah.
was on that.
Yeah, some
I was
things.
on that serious combo.
I really do act like a man when I'm sick. I can't tolerate it. Cannot do it.
That's a myth.
It's not.
No, it's not at all.
It's really not.
I think I'm the only man that I refuse to acknowledge that I'm sick until I'm sick all the time.
Yeah. I think I would rather go through childbirth than have a cold. I really feel that way. There is nothing like when your ear goes out. There's nothing like it to me.
My ears are always out,
When
man.
your ear goes out, period. That was the end of the sentence.
That no, when you're that feeling when your ear goes
That
out.
feeling when your ear goes out, whole like
Are you
what?
like cough central today?
I am a bit. I'm trying not to. I have a cough drop, but I don't want to bother people with the sound of that dancing around my Invisalign, hitting the hard edges of my Invisalign. Did you see that I in feed posted my tooth gap?
I know. I was gonna comment, but then I was like, I was gonna say I want to squeeze myself into your tooth cap,
Yeah. Oh.
but then I was like, I'm gonna not acknowledge the tooth cap just in case you.
Well, everyone's saying, "Oh, it's really not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse." This is after like a full over a month of it being closed, and that was a really good angle. I think it's a little bit bigger than that, but I appreciate the kind words. Thanks.
What's the ETA on the closure?
Um, I think like another. It seems to be going slower than I anticipated, so I would say probably another month and a half. I still don't feel comfortable like having it out in front of anyone, just a select few. But like I
Okay.
feel I'm always like if my Invisalign is out and I'm eating, I'm covering my mouth when talking to people.
Oh,
Still.
Brooke, you gotta let your gap. You gotta let your hair down
But
and
what
your
I'm so
gap out.
confused about is it must have been at least kind of like this before. So what was I doing then? Living my life like that.
You were rocking out with your cock
I
out.
was like, whoa. Speaking of rocking out with your cock out,
Oh yeah, give it to me.
something bad happened
Something bad.
to me and my cock and balls.
Okay.
Um,
I hope they're okay.
they're not really.
No.
I took a bath, which I never do. And I hadn't since I got John, my cat. And he was very intrigued by it. And he was just being so cute, like sitting on the ledge of the sink, like staring at the bath. And so I took a picture. I was not in it, obviously. But I took a picture of him on the edge and there was like a little bit of the tub visible. So you could see that he was staring into the tub. And I think like maybe my foot was in it. However, what was also in it was that thing that you pull the lever of so the drain can close or open. It's just like
No, and
that
it's-
reflective
no.
that reflective circle. Okay. You familiar with that reflective circle?
Brooke, I looked into the reflective circle yesterday and I said, man, if anyone else saw this reflection.
So yeah, imagine my shock when I post that on my Snap story, close the app, open it like 30 later to over 600 responses. My cock and balls were out in the reflective circle.
You
Thank you
are
so much.
lying.
No.
And not only that, you're in a fun house full of the
It
mirrors.
was a
Like,
fun house too. Yes, yes,
did it
yes,
expand your?
yes. Uh-huh. It's
Oh,
awesome.
you were
So
dilating.
yeah, that was that. Yay.
I mean, it
Well,
has to happen at some point.
it
Now you'll just
does.
be
It
way more
does happen.
careful.
It does have to happen at some point. Um, it was innocent. That's all I can say.
You know what? That's fun. I'll say
I
it.
wouldn't say fun. I'd say it was innocent.
Maybe not fun for you, but it's fun. They know your heart. You weren't gonna intentionally
I know
post your
way too
C and
much of
B.
my heart now, but
They know your heart from the inside out.
yeah.
But I just think like you have one slip of the tongue, one slip of the finger every now and then. You know, that was like when I posted my B reel of my straight up penis. And
Do not make me laugh. Do not.
and I could not delete it unless I took a new one. It just makes you like take a new B reel, take a new B reel. No one screenshotted that, but someone had to have seen it. It took me so long because there was water on my
Oh,
screen.
I had a lot of screenshots. I think just because you needed, like, you kind of needed to zoom in, you know? And you can't do that.
Just to
Just,
double
just to
check.
double check.
What am I what am I looking at here?
I'm waiting for it to go on Reddit, and it's not, which I'm almost like, I'm not like slightly offended by.
Yeah, you need to there I don't know if there's a female equivalent to LPSG
Yes.
in Ode to a Classic.
But it is
Large
like, I
penis
can't stress enough,
support group.
so fun house vibes.
It's just bizarre the way that we're synced up because I was getting out of the shower in my new shower, my apartment, and I looked and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking sick in the head."
Yeah.
That's why did they make it reflective?
There
Why
shouldn't
don't
be
they make
reflective surfaces in the restroom,
they need to absolutely
even a mirror. Or you should be able to have a like
sorry.
a screen that you can open and close on top of the mirror when applicable.
It should be matte.
It should be matte. It should be matte.
It should be matte. Um Gulp. Now it's giving me anxiety about all the times I've been like a little tipsy before and taking a picture because my mirror was steaming. It was just like just my face, and I'm like, I'm posting this on my story, and I have posted on my story and been like, that's so weird that you just did that.
Posted a steamy picture.
Like steamy picture, like yeah, like I'm fully naked and I'm like crazy, and then I posted it.
You're
But it's
always
been
fully naked though when you think about it. Everyone's naked underneath their clothes.
oh my God,
Mhm.
you're always fully naked.
Yeah.
Things can change really quickly. They can in a blink of an eye.
They totally can. But thankfully nudes, like posting a nude is not what it used to be. Like, do you remember Vanessa Hudgens' nude and how that was like the end of the world?
No.
It was when we were in middle school and her nudes leaked and it was like, oh my God, this is the end of like the world as we know it. Like our beloved child star like has a body. But now it's just like, okay.
Oh my God.
Like nudes would have gotten you canceled. Whereas now it's like pop off. Which I think
What
is like
happened with her
one
nudes?
good way that our society has flipped. What?
Yeah, in case your bathtub exposes you,
Right, yeah.
you're safe.
If the kind of like canceling that happens now happened back then, like you would have gotten canceled for nudes.
What happened with her nudes?
They leaked.
Wow.
I guess they were intended for Zach and Zach's eyes
Mm-mm.
only.
Oh, so someone hacked her phone?
Someone might have hacked the mainframe. Yeah, I guess that's how you
Oh.
had to do it back then.
You had to hack someone's phone?
Unless it was Zach who released it, which it was not.
Well, he didn't hack her phone. He zacked her phone.
That's hysterical.
Thanks. Maggie asked the other day before one of the shows, she was like, she was like, I never do puns. Do you do puns? And I was like, hell no. I do so many puns.
No, you do.
Sorry, I'm quick-witted. Like a guy like me, it's hard
It's not your fault.
to not do a pun. I don't want to do puns. I was born to pun it up, baby.
I think men do puns a lot more than women.
Yeah,
Do
they have the
puns.
gene.
Yeah.
They have the pun
Just
gene.
another way men and women differ. It's two for today. I like your
That's not
sweater.
funny. I knew you would like this sweater, and that's why I wore it today. But my hat doesn't match. But my hair
Aw.
looks like crap.
No, I
so-
also love intentional pattern clashing.
Yeah, I saw
I
someone
think
wear.
it works.
It does work. I don't know about camo and this
I
specific
think it
stripe.
works. Wait till you see my new office that's about to drop. Pattern
Oh, your
clashing
new
out the
office
waz.
is spectacular
Thank
from what I've
you.
seen.
Thanks, honey.
Um, Maggie said the funniest thing the other day.
What?
So we were on tour. We were in Salt Lake City last week, and she was so funny. And someone at the venue was like, "Wow," essentially said, like, ultimately said, "You're so funny for a girl," kind of thing. Like, "Oh, girls are fun." Like, in
Oh.
s- in s- in so many words,
Uh-huh.
"You're so funny," like for a girl,
Yeah.
essentially. And she, I heard it happen, and I was like, "Oh my God, so
Wait, that
crazy!"
was
And
somebody while she was on stage?
no, like after the show, in
Okay.
between the two shows,
Nice.
she comes back in the room and she's talking about it. She goes, "Somebody, somebody checked this girl for a dick. She's so funny." She was like this girl must have a penis because she's hilarious.
I love
Oh,
her.
that made me cry my eyes out.
I
It was
love
so
her. I really do.
she's
She's
hilarious.
like one of the only guests we've had like alongside Kat that people have been sweet to, which like means means that means yeah, it means the world. So thank you.
Thank you guys for
Thank you guys for
being
treating.
respectful and nice to a woman.
Yeah,
That's
because we know
rare.
y'all expected more from her. So just kidding. Love.
I expected more from her.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Skims. You guys know that when I'm wearing underwear, it needs to feel like I'm not. And so I've been obsessed with my Skims ever since I first got them because you literally feel like you're naked, for lack of a better word. The
Yeah.
fabrics are so soft and stretchy, but they're also supportive. And it's like they were made just for me. My top drawer is now filled with the comfiest bras and underwear that make me feel confident all day long. It's the kind of comfort you don't realize you are missing until you try it. And trust me, once you do, you'll never want to wear anything else.
It was like the only underwear I packed. Let's see, I'm gone for 5 days. I packed 4 pairs of Skims men's underwear. Um, they are briefs. I have been very outspoken about how little I wear underwear. I don't like going out without my Skims. I'm serious. I sleep in them too.
Wow. And I reach for my Fits Everybody triangle bralette every day.
Yeah, I know you do.
Because, I don't feel comfortable going fully braless. And I don't like the way that sports bras are make me feel so confined. So these are really a game changer.
Shop Skims Best Intimates, including the Fits Everybody collection and more at skims.com and Skims stores. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Please select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. We were in Salt Lake City last week, and I had never been to Utah except driving through. Genuinely, I was joking about the Mormonism that allegedly happens in Utah and specifically Salt Lake City. That's actually I brushed up on my research. Factually, that is like the home of Mormonism.
Yeah.
So many Mormon individuals and ex-Mormon individuals came to my show. The bartender said it was the most amount of mocktails they've ever sold
Wow.
and the least amount of alcohol they've ever sold. I didn't drink at all like during the shows. At the second show, I had like half a beer and I was like so lightheaded and faint because I forgot that we were
The
at altitude.
yeah.
Because I was thinking Salt Lake City, that's the ocean. We're at sea
Totally.
level.
Totally.
Not the case. I didn't like a lake can be salty. Actually, it can't. Like they canceled that lake. That lake is dried up as hell, I think.
Yeah.
May it rest. But anyways, there's so many Mormons there. And then I was scared that I was going to be blasphemous. Mormon people are so chill. Oh my gosh. I was so like surprised in a good way. I was just like, wow, you guys are awesome. I had such a great time. Those are some of my favorite shows I've ever done.
I've met one Mormon person, I think, in my life, and it was not what I was expecting. Like they were just like really normal and chill. So I like the only thing I knew about Mormonism was Book of Mormon at that point. So yeah, I was also,
Yeah.
I guess just like
And
other religions, like you don't have to be like Mormon, just like I'm not like a Hasidic Jew. I don't know if it
yes,
works that way, but I think it might.
I think it might as well. And I know that there's sects.
There's got to be sects.
There is
There's
sects.
always sects.
There's no sex.
So there's always sects. Sects.
There's
Sorry,
sects.
that one's hard for my Invisalign.
That one's hard for my normal mouth.
Yeah.
But they were there and they were amazing. The one thing that I noticed just straight up is they are all so hot. Like
Really?
genuine, yeah. Probably the most attractive demographic, just like by volume. Just like
I didn't know that.
yeah, like pretty much gorgeous, healthy looking people. And I
Well,
was
maybe it's
talking
because
to
they don't
someone-
drink.
It could be because they don't drink. I also think that genuinely it's something to do with the religion where it's like I think that they strive for perfection, and obviously your looks, the closer to God, the hotter you are, the closer to God.
Fascinating.
I may have made that up too. I may have made that up. I just want to be
It's a
straight
theory.
up. But we went and we saw the temples. They are massive, like unbelievable stature on these things.
They are of an unbelievable stature.
They're huge. Like I
Yeah.
was just thinking, like, oh, it's a church. No, it's like a building.
Is that the tabernacle? What is
I don't
the
know what that.
tabernacle?
I don't know what you mean by tabernacle. I think that's Christian.
Okay.
Wait, can we look up tabernacle? That's
Yeah.
going to be a word
We've
that's
got
stuck
Izzy
in my
on
head
the
for
keys.
4 days.
We've got Izzy back on the keys.
We got Izzy back on
Izzy
the keys.
is on the keyboard today.
Izzy,
Woo!
show me tabernacle, baby.
Give it to us, baby. That yes. So not at all. Not like even like 1% what I had suggested. It is a portable tent-like sanctuary or a receptacle for storing the
The
Eucharist.
Eucharist.
What's that, Connor?
Oh my. Oh, you don't even want to know what
Really?
the Eucharist is. Oh gosh,
Then what am I thinking of? What's the Mormon temple called?
the temple.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
Maybe it's just called the temple. Yeah, nice. Maybe I just got my T's confused.
Oh my gosh, you're getting your T's crossed.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, sister. Now, I didn't see any polygamists, and I was concerned.
You don't just like
That-
see them.
I guess that they would just be outside.
They're not all just like having group sex in front of you. Not that that's
And-
what polygamists do, by the way. I'm just saying like you wouldn't. I don't know if that's what they do.
Brooke,
Yeah. What's up?
we can't walk on eggshells with the polygamists. They probably do have group.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the community.
Also, non-polygamists also have group sex.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
And I'm not saying.
But I'm just saying you wouldn't be able to look into the crowd and immediately identify a polygamist. But I also think Mormons have strayed away from that.
They have.
And I know that because I just watched Heretic.
Right. Heretic.
Yeah.
Heretic?
Heretic.
I'm right.
Heretic? It's
Heretic, baby. Heretic.
Why?
That's how the word is pronounced.
What?
Your pronunciations are so unique on a lot of different words.
Heretic?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea.
But yeah, they're Sophie Thatcher and I'm blanking on the other girl. She was great too. The two girls are Mormon missionaries going door to door, and then Hugh Grant has them come into his room and play a game.
Oh, why have we talked about this last week?
I think we did. Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
Sophie Thatcher's character was saying that they've strayed from polygamy. That's why I know that.
They have. And so I learned that the founder, Joseph Smith,
Which, by the way, if they're
He-
saying it in Heretic, it has to be true.
well, heretic is facts.
Mm-hmm.
They said that Joseph Smith had like 14. Oh, wait, no. 14 wives, or he married a 14-year-old?
Probably both. I think both
Yeah, well-
because that show, Under the Banner of Heaven, you remember that show from a few years ago with Andrew Garfield? That was Mormonism.
Okay.
And like the early story.
40 wives.
40.
You know what? I'll say it. 40 wives is too many wives.
40 wives and one of them was 14. Yeah,
And
it was
included a 14-year-old and others who were already married. Okay. Okay. Well, the Mormon Church has said for the first time that its founder, Joseph Smith, had up to 40 wives. Okay. I don't know 40 people. You know? Imagine every night being like, oh, like, you want to go to dinner? Can you make the resi for 40? It's impossible. We can't get a reservation anywhere.
well,
And God
Connor,
forbid
maybe if you ask your Echo Show 13
Oh.
that
Well,
now has partner experiences with Open Table,
how did you memorize that?
because I did my voiceover for my ad like 18 times. Thanks.
I did too. Genuinely, I love that thing for real.
Yeah. She
I
is
love
more
Randall.
conversational. I don't know what else to say about it.
Well, she's powered by generative AI at the end of the day, and ultimately as well. Oh my gosh, I thought there was a slug on me.
What was it?
Oatmeal from earlier.
Nice.
Oh, Brooke.
That's just that was funny.
Thanks. Got it off. It's on the ground. So randomly, out of nowhere, I'm taking off from New York last night, and I see Jake arching his back in front of the St. Louis Arch, and I say, "Oh my gosh, I'm heading there." Randomly, I'm in St. Louis right now because I'm going to Mizzou this afternoon.
Right. And you're on your own tour, not Jake's tour.
I'm on my own tour, but randomly I ran into Jake and his squad last night, and they got me like the sweetest thing ever. They got me a room at their hotel. So that's where I am right now.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm at the Four Seasons. Yeah, I'm at the Four Seasons.
Wait, were you staying at a different hotel?
I was staying at the airport hotel that's like connected to the airport.
And oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. And now I'm at the Four Seasons, kind of living it up.
Wait, show
looking
us
at
your
the
Four
arch.
Seasons room.
Oh, I can't like move the. It's to be honest, it's like just a room.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a hotel room.
But at the Four Seasons? I'm thinking like White Lotus.
Oh, I mean, okay, like obviously, this is unbelievable to me, and the bed is. I could eat the bed. Like I will eat the bed if I was given the option to like, if you eat this bed, like you could have the bed if you eat it. Like we'll put one in your house. I would eat it. I'd find a way to eat the whole bed.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna probably try to steal the comforter, but
It's not like fancy.
It's not as nice as the hotel that we stayed in New York.
Oh my God, I miss it. I miss it every day.
Can I say something so insane? I have to go backwards in time. How insane was it when everybody thought if you buy a wardrobe, like a cabinet off of Wayfair, you got like you were buying like a little, like you were buying a person. They remember when Wayfair was being accused of like human trafficking, and they're putting kids in the cabinets, and when you buy a cabinet, there's a kid in it. Yeah,
no, I've never heard that in my life.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and they like named the dressers.
The cabinets and the dressers were all named like Jessica, the Jessica dresser. And they're naming them after kids because there's a kid in the dresser.
I don't recall.
Oh my gosh, Brooke. It was like something it was all consuming for me. It's probably all I thought about.
Wow. I had
like
no
in all
idea.
of these, there was like genuine people, conspiracy theorists being like, my spidey senses are tingling. What's with these storage cabinets? Quote. Extremely high prices, all listed with girls' names and identical units selling for different amounts. Like they thought that there was like people in the dressers.
Oh, I literally had no idea.
Oh my gosh. I mean, is anyone laughing over there? I can't see you guys.
Not right now. But I thought you're just telling me something. I
wanted to laugh about how insane it was. I mean, it's probably not. I mean, I don't know. I'm so torn on if it's so insane, like schizophrenia, or if it's like, well,
I think conspiracy theorists could literally look at anything and find a theory. And it just happened to be those storage cabinets.
Oh, a Wayfair sex trafficking lie. Okay.
Oh, QAnon.
by QAnon. Okay, me
Aw.
spewing QAnon conspiracies. Great.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Acorns. They say money can't buy you happiness, and that might be true, but money can sure make you feel a lot of other things like stressed, guilty, overwhelmed, and that's because when you're not in control of your money can control you.
Yep. Acorns is a financial wellness app that helps you take control of your money with simple tools that make it easy to start saving and investing for your future. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that matches you and your money goals. You don't need to be rich. Acorns
Be
lets
my
you get
girl.
Oh, come on, hit it.
Sorry.
Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now, even if all you've got is spare change.
You also don't need a ton of time. You can create your Acorns account and start investing in just 5 minutes. Acorns gives you small, simple steps to get you and your money on track. Basically, Acorns does the hard part so you can give your money a chance to grow.
Investing your money, Brooke, I'm always saying how important it is to invest.
You are saying
I was
that.
I was bad at it for a long time, to be frank. I finally reached out to someone who explained it to me, dumbed it down. Investing for dummies much? Yeah. And it's actually super easy. Acorns makes it easier, but it's like peace of mind, you know? Like I'm
Yes.
doing the right thing. You might as well not let your money just sit around. You should make your money work for you.
Ready to take control of your money? Sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/BNC or download the Acorns app to get started.
Paid client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 in compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/BNC.
I have to say, there was one time I gotten so good by QAnon.
You got?
I got gotten so insanely. And I've been vigilant ever since then. I've been more vigilant, but I truly almost came onto this podcast like 2 years ago and spouted like QAnon, thinking that I was like doing the Lord's work. And we just so happened to have not like gotten to it that day. Like we just started talking about other random shit. I thank God every single day for that.
What was it?
I'm not saying it was bad. Thank you.
Brooke, you already said that you learned that it's not true, and that's good.
I'm too. I really am too scared.
Tell us what it is. Come on.
After what I did with the sushi last week, I can't.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm in a controversy.
Okay, you have to tell us what your QAnon theory was.
It was Sound of Freedom related. Let's leave that at the door.
Yeah, we don't have to touch it.
And let's leave that at the door.
Okay. What happened with your sushi?
My sushi triangle.
What happened with your sushi?
It has a name, which I did know that it has a name. I didn't know the name at the time, which is I couldn't recall it off of the top of my head at the time of the podcast last week. It's Onigiri, which is the sushi triangle, and it's not specific to Erewhon, which I did know that. I did know that it is sold other places. What I will admit to not knowing, I did think the cooked tuna part was specific to Erewhon. Like I thought that was a unique spin on a traditional dish.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. So it's one of those. Remember when I said that I love, what's that song I thought was originally
I Will Always Love
I
You.
Will Always Love You. Yeah, I was like, oh, I love Dolly Parton's cover of I Will Always Love You. And then I got like completely clobbed because she wrote it. She was the original.
Yeah.
What's happening to me now with the onigiri is similar.
People are coming down your gullet
Just like a lot of reach outs and comments.
saying we also have a sushi triangle.
No, just like what it's called and that it's where I can find it. It's
Are you
fine.
upset by this?
No, I'm not. I'm not upset by it, but I do think it made me seem a little bit stupid, which is why I didn't want to go into something
You have
that
to
also
move
makes
on.
me sound stupid.
Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back.
It is. It's better some days than others. And what I'm saying is that after the onigiri, I'm feeling a little bit more like I need to protect myself.
Let your hair down, girl.
No.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Um, how was your weekend? I haven't talked to you. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time, but I guess
My
it's been
weekend.
the exact same amount of time as usual. Actually, I talked to you last night, but
My weekend was good, Connor. I'm drawing a blank as to
well, don't
what
stress.
I did, but I think it was relaxing and good. I've been practicing I have a performance coming up.
I saw that.
Our friend Channing hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, so we're doing a 5K
Mhm.
for her, which means that we're doing like a talent show that will be live streamed. She's running that, and I have 3 performances. One I feel really good about, and this is me singing, by the way. The other I still need to
Oh.
learn the words. The third I'm about to back out of.
What's the third?
It's a duet with Channing. I'm not going to give it away, but
Nice.
Channing has an exceptional voice, and I sound like complete shit on it. It's not my range.
Channing has a good voice.
Yeah. No, I can't give you a sneak peek because it will ruin the set list, but she has such a good voice.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to tap out of that duet with her, but I'm excited for my big number, and I've been practicing a lot. So that's what I did this weekend. I started a new show,
Mhm.
which I don't really watch reality TV, but I've been watching Baylen Out Loud. Do you know what that is?
Oh yeah, she has
She has Tourette's,
right?
and
Yeah.
she was big on TikTok. I have truly
Wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, wind
I've
it up.
truly never been more inspired by someone in my life than this girl. Like what she goes through and her perseverance and outlook. I mean, I can't even fathom it. Like me with my cold, like complaining out the waz, and like she is just such an inspiration. I really would recommend that show, and she just has such a good sense of humor about everything, which I feel like you definitely have to in that situation. And her boyfriend is just like, that's warming my heart. He's so sweet. She ticks so much less around him because she feels so comfortable. She says he's like her medicine. And that gave me goosebumps.
Oh my god,
Thanks.
I just got chills.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a sweetheart. I did have to turn it off yesterday because her boyfriend's parents are really religious, and they went to their house, and she kept screaming that she's pregnant. And so that's one I'm kind of inching through that scene slowly. But it's so good. You guys should watch.
That's so funny.
It's really so good. Yeah, it's really so good.
Oh my gosh. I
But
shouldn't have imitated the tick, but I think that that's very funny.
yeah,
The
she has said
situation.
she doesn't yeah, of course, when people come up to her and just repeat her tics to her, which is like crazy that people even do that. Can you imagine?
No, that would suck.
Yeah. But she's so just like beyond.
Wow, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Because I need a new show, and I kind of don't want anything heavy. I want something light.
And another thing that I was loving is she was learning how to ride a bike. And because her tics, like, it involves like movement of her body too. So she like can't drive or anything like that. But her dad was like, you have to keep your hands on the handlebars. And she had developed a tic. This is relevant to the episode last week. She had developed a tic that was her screaming for Narnia, and she had to raise her hands for it. So she kept ticking that specific tic while riding the bike. I love her.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
She's
Wow,
great.
Tourette's is so mind blowing. Like it's just like what? It's just in your head, and you can't not
I guess
do it.
it's neurological. You can't not do it. And if you try and suppress it, it makes it much worse. And it's like contagious is not the right word, but like if you if you have Tourette's and you are
It can
with
be
someone with
influenced
Tourette's, you
it
can
can be
take on their
influenced.
tics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can take on their tics.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's a great watch, and like I'm learning about something that I really knew nothing about. I'm feeling like she's just the strongest girl. I haven't been able to cry a lot recently, but I did cry at
Is that because of
so many
meds?
emotions. I'm laughing, I'm crying. What?
Is that because of meds?
That I can't cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I was
I
talking to
miss
Jake
crying.
about that.
Yeah, I was talking to Jake
I
about that too.
I cried last night. I was
Why?
on my flight, and it was the most perfect flight I've ever been on in my life. We didn't even go that high. We like stayed pretty low, and so I could see the ground
Is
the whole
that
time.
a thing?
I don't know. We weren't going. I mean, it was New York to St. Louis. I just probably
That's not
not
a
that far.
thing.
We weren't that high. I don't know what to say. We weren't that high in the air.
There is no way that you flew from New York to St. Louis and could see the ground the whole time.
Brooke, I could see the ground, and I say with my chest, the whole time.
Izzy, am I being like? There's no
Wait,
way.
why are you faction? I was looking at the ground.
In general, no planes are not flying significantly lower than they used to. At night? No, generally they don't fly lower at night.
Okay, I'm just
Hey, how about you ask your pilot dad?
Okay, I will.
Like
I
now.
will ask my pilot. He's not gonna answer. He never answers on the first
Okay,
try.
ask your pilot sister.
Okay, I'll text her. But I'm just telling you, like verbatim. What should I say? Just sometimes planes fly lower.
No, be like, I saw the ground last night on my flight, my entire flight from New York to St. Louis. Did I?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm texting an outside source and you're not just like, yeah. Oh my gosh, crazy.
No, because there's no way.
During my flight from NYC to STL. Is that random?
Yeah. Yeah. How random.
Yeah, let me see.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Bumble. You guys know it's super hard dating in today's world. But let's talk about it because honestly, it shouldn't feel like a chore or some weird game where you're constantly trying to get it right.
Yep, dating should be fun. And that's exactly why Bumble is the move. Whether you're looking for something serious, something casual, or someone who also spends way too much time at run clubs or watching reality TV, Bumble makes it easy to put yourself out there.
And it actually helps you show who you are from the jump. You can set your intentions, filter by interests, and answer profile prompts that make starting a conversation way less awkward. Because hey isn't cutting it anymore these days.
Exactly. It's not about stressing over whether someone likes you. It's about figuring out if you even like them. And that's the energy we should all be bringing into dating.
So if you're tired of overthinking everything and just want to meet people who have your same intentions, date your way on Bumble. Download the app and get started now.
Okay, well, anyways,
Bring back random.
I was in the seat and I was playing my like sad playlist, which includes Boston by Augusta. Do you know that song?
No.
I'm going back to Boston.
No, I don't know it.
You don't know that one?
No.
Well, I can't
Make
play
me a
it.
playlist.
We'll get copyrighted. I will. It's I'm going back to Boston. I think I'll start a new life. I think I'll start over when no one knows my name. It's so sad. It's like,
Because they're going to Boston? That makes me sad
Like-
too.
well, they're moving out of some, I don't know where they were before Boston, basically, but this person is saying, I think they're breaking up, is my understanding. I'm going back to Boston. I think that's where they're from.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, I'm giving up. I'm going back to Boston. I'm starting over. I'm gonna start.
The word
start over
Boston
when-
just
oh my
lost
gosh,
all
no.
meaning to me. Boston.
I know. Sorry, Boston.
Boston.
Wait, no. No one knows their name here in Boston. So I don't know how they're going back to Boston and no one knows their name as well. But
Maybe no.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
maybe they were a nobody.
where no one knows my name. Oh my gosh, I gotta look into this song. But if anyone wants to have like a good look out the window of a plane, a train, or an automobile and feel like they're going back to Boston in a way, listen to Boston by Augusta. It's just so emotional. It's like, anyways, so I started tearing up for no reason.
Yeah.
Don't relate to the song.
Well, you do
I'm not-
cry more on planes, science.
Science, hello. And sometimes planes fly lower. Hello. But I was sitting there, I was kind of tearing up, and the stewardess comes by and goes, "Would you like a drink?" And I was like, "Oh, like an alcohol." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, she recognizes me." Doesn't recognize me. She was feeling sorry because I was crying.
Oh,
That's
but
so
you
sad.
got it for
I wasn't
free?
like, yeah, I got it for free, for sure.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it was nice. I had a beer on the plane for free.
Some flight
I know
attendants are just like the sweetest people in the world, and some are the meanest, and there's no in between.
100%.
Hmm.
I've recently come into some luck, and all of mine have been like the sweetest people on the planet.
That's nice.
It is nice, Brooke. It is nice. I think I would be a good flight attendant.
I think you would too. I don't think you'd
Hello.
remember to bring anyone anything they asked for though.
You know what I love? The
But you'd have
concept
a good
of.
attitude.
I'd have a good attitude about it. Actually, I'm so scared of flying. I'd be freaking out. I'm freaking out, you guys. I'd be walking up down the aisle and be like, "Is it going to be okay?" To like row 14.
What actually has worked, and it's so simple, is me being like, you're safer right now than every single time you get in the car.
Yeah. One concept that I am obsessed with, and I think that we could implement everywhere, is the flight attendant call button, where you just push it, it goes ding, and then it lights up, and the light stays on until the flight attendant comes to you and addresses the needs of the people. And I think that we should be using that. I don't know, like a bartender probably listening to this is going to kill me, but I think that would be really useful at a bar. If you just push a button and your light came on.
I have never pressed the flight attendant button. Have you?
Oh God, no! I would never call them.
Right.
over.
So I wonder if we would press any other button.
The bartender button, I would. My sister responded.
What'd she say?
Sometimes when it's really clear out, you can.
There's no way.
Are you calling my little sister a liar?
I just don't think there's a way.
Where there's a will.
I'm doing my own research.
I mean, you just had a pilot respond and answer.
You see the ground ever when flying in a commercial aircraft?
What does it say, Brooke? Come on, tell us.
In good visibility conditions, pilots of airliners cannot see the ground directly beneath their aircraft, but they can see the horizon and the runway. What?
I think that just straight up means they can see what's in front of them, but they literally can't look down because they're flying a plane. Hello?
There's no way at the top of your height.
Brooke, why are you...
I'm just
Don't
like, I
worry.
have my contacts in. I have 20/20 right now and can barely see the screen. So
Don't worry about it.
I can't. I just like, I don't, I can't.
Oh my gosh, and I can?
No,
No.
you can't.
I don't... You think I want to see the ground? Yeah, I do, actually. As if, like, me seeing the ground will make us land like a pillow if we crash. Oh, at least the ground's right there. Oh, the ground that you'll be hitting? Yeah, it is right there.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I've seen so much stuff on my internet interfaces about like everyone needs to stop talking about what's going on with the New York influencers. But I haven't seen what's going on with the New York influencers.
Same.
You?
I saw one
people
just
talking
now.
about it, but what's actually happening?
Okay, I just saw one right now, and I think it explained everything. So there is a fashion girl,
Okay.
and I don't want to like prolong anything for anyone, so I'm not going to say who I think it is. But I guess someone said that it's just boring, and they've seen everything, and then I guess she responded. And the original TikTok that said that New York influencers are boring didn't really garner any attention. And then she responded and was like, "You're a bitch, by the way."
Mm-hmm.
And then the original TikTok, like, you know, that little search bar,
Yes.
find me the original. That original blew up and it like backfired. And now everyone's like, wait.
That's definitely a pitfall of addressing the comment.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's been a little bit of a coup. And when I say coup, I mean COUP.
Mm-hmm.
Because now people are like waking up and they're like, wait, these influencers are boring. But I don't know. It's scary now that I'm there. I was scared it was
You're a New
about
York
me.
influencer.
I was scared it was about me, and then I was like, oh wait, this is like really not. Like I was like, am I boring?
No,
Am I boring?
no, definitely not.
I don't think so. What's beautiful about you and I is we have a niche that actually can't be niched again.
I think boring, I would not be offended if someone called me boring.
You wouldn't?
No,
Well,
because that's not, I'm only offended when people call me something that I'm already insecure about myself. I have no insecurities about being boring.
Yeah, you're not boring. But I think that repetitive.
But when someone calls me like stupid, then I'm like, holy, like that gets me.
You're offended by stupid?
Yeah, I am.
Wow, I had no idea.
Not offended, but like that gets to me.
I love when people think I'm stupid because I'm like I don't know a fact. And it's like, okay, you spent your time studying geography. I was given a gift by God.
People
you know?
think we're really stupid because we don't know that Advil and Motrin are the same. But we do. I just still think Motrin doesn't work as well. I know it's the
Okay.
same.
I didn't. And so what? Why is
And
that?
so,
Like,
but right, why would you be expected to know that?
no. Mm-mm. I
Like
don't.
that's not
yeah.
something that I would be like, oh, that makes someone stupid. Them not knowing that Advil and Motrin are the same. But I still stand by the fact Motrin does not work as well. I'm going to stand by that fact.
Well, do you think
For
it's
all
just
my
like a
life.
smaller dose? Because I was thinking about.
I actually don't. I think it's just like, I'd be really curious to do a test. Like if someone gave me one day and one the other and didn't tell me.
I don't take any. I don't take any painkillers.
Yeah.
Water is a heal all. My mom.
I have got to be drinking water in a big
You should.
way. I think
I
that's
will-
really at the core of my lips. The nipple cream has helped a bit.
What did you say?
My nipple cream has helped a bit with my lips, but I think the core of the issue is water.
You're putting nipple cream on your lips?
Yeah. Where's my
Did
bag?
someone tell you to do that?
I don't know where my bag is. Yeah.
Who told you to do that?
Emma, my friend Emma, our friend Emma.
Anderson?
Yeah.
She said put that nipple cream on your lips right now, girl.
Yes. I ordered it from Amazon.
Come on now. I don't know if you should be doing that.
Lanolin nipple cream.
I don't know.
Susan
Put
protects
nipple-
sore nipples. I think there is a lip version of this specifically. I'm
Come on,
more
girl. Keep
comfortable
that
with the
nipple
nipple
cream off.
version.
Keep that nipple cream off your lips.
It does. There is a thickness to it that I appreciate.
Oh, I think we can all appreciate some thickness time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Me? I usually keep my nipples to themselves.
First time I met you, you showed me that you can make something come out of your nipple.
Okay. It's not cream.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say it was.
What do you think it is?
I don't want. We've been through this. I don't want to. We don't need to go back to it
Wait,
because at
is
the
it-
end of
you
the
gotta-
day, it's a discharge, and I don't want to talk about the D word.
Okay. Well, why'd you say that?
Say discharge.
Stop saying discharge.
So I said I didn't want to go here.
You brought us. You guided me with your hand. Here.
No, you said, "What do you think it is?" That was you. I didn't want to talk about it, but I
mean,
did.
was
I
gonna
did
say
bring it up. I
it's-
guess.
It's like lactate. Lactate.
Ooh,
But
speaking of-
ultimately, it's discharge, I guess.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. Hi, guys. We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp. Let me think about who my support system is. Oh, yeah. Brooke, you're my support system on here. This is
Are
the
you
form of therapy.
serious?
Yeah, I'm yapping all the time. And
That's true.
now you got me into therapy. So it's kind of like an Inception style support system that we have here.
And have I helped you?
Yeah, you got me into therapy.
Oh, great. I love that, Connor.
It gave me a little shove.
When I think about like my leaders, my mentors, and my idols, they don't have all the answers, but
No.
they know when to ask questions or seek support from their community. That's what makes them my idols. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a society that glorifies hyper independence, it's easy to forget that we're all better when we have a support system behind us.
Therapy can be a source of support for any area of your life. It's time to shift the focus from doing it all to knowing that we're better when we ask for help. Well, I just got into therapy. I'm really excited about it. Even having joined therapy, makes me feel better, and I'm excited for what's to come. I asked about organization, time management, setting boundaries. I want to become the best version of myself, personally, for me as well.
BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. Access a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. Easily switch therapists at any time at no extra cost.
Build your support system with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/BNC to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BNC. I'm so scared I have a Chicago show Thursday. When this episode comes out, I will be absolutely preparing my body.
Why are you so scared?
Because it's a huge show, and it's Chicago, which which is my only repeat city, so I have to be fresh and new for my young people.
You know what I tell
old
you.
people.
I've seen comedians do the same thing 18 times, and I love it each time.
You're right, but I think a lot of people that come to my shows don't realize that it's stand-up. So they're like,
that's on them.
Okay, I want to just say right now, I do stand-up.
Yeah.
Y'all. Because I do think that they think that I'm going to pull you out of my butt at some point.
It's very clearly not like advertised as Connor Wood doing stand-up, not a Brooke and Connor live event. Which,
right,
by the way,
speaking of the devil,
we should talk about that.
I saw Goody Proctor dancing with the devil.
I don't know that reference.
What? What?
I saw Goody Proctor dancing with the devil.
Do you know who Goody Proctor
No.
is? Oh my.
Who is
God.
Goody Proctor?
I don't know. Someone. It's famous. Hang on. I got to look her up.
What is that
Goody.
from?
I think it's from something from
What
the
are
Salem Witch Trials.
Why would I know that? Oh, in Arthur Miller's play The Crucible, it's not Goody Proctor, but Abigail Williams, who claims to have seen Goody Proctor dancing with the devil. I'm sorry that you just pulled a quote from The Crucible out of your ass and I didn't recognize it immediately. That's my bad.
That's what I'm talking about when people are like, you didn't know Advil and Motrin are the same thing. I'm like, I didn't see you quote The Crucible just now.
Yeah. So true.
I didn't see you.
And that's what I say about people having different types of intelligence.
I mean, come on, Goody Proctor. Stop dancing so much with the devil. You know that's not good. Keep that nipple cream off your lips, girl. Oh, okay, yeah. Speaking of the devil, me and Brooke do have a show that we're going to be speaking to each other on. In Brea, California on, remind me the date, April...
I think it's April 9th.
9th.
Yeah, at Brea Improv in Brea, California.
Tickets now.
We'll be on a stage. I'll be there too. Lord help me.
And this will be a show that
me.
I pull Brooke out of my butt at.
Connor will be pulling me out of his butt for this one. So yeah, we need to like announce
you out
it.
of my butt, and then
how are you doing on that graphic?
Tooth gap.
How are you doing on that? Graphic?
I sucked, but I outsourced. I outsourced. So the graphic will be live by the time this episode comes out.
Oh, great. That's exciting. Yeah. So how am I feeling about it, you ask? Thank you. I really do feel good about the fact that because it's like a BNC live event and I can assume that everybody there listens to BNC. If something does go wrong and I do have a panic moment, you guys will be understanding.
Yeah,
I
will
do
say
know that about our community.
Yeah, they are very understanding.
So that's
I'm
nice.
I really want to show you the St. Louis Arch when we get off the horn.
Are you looking at it?
I'm staring at it. I'm probably the closest person to it in a hotel.
Wow.
No, there's a hotel right next to it. But you can go up in this. Have you seen the St. Louis Arch?
Not in person.
So I've been up in it, and I can't believe that I ever did that.
I didn't know
but
that
you
was
take
a
an
thing.
elevator. Yeah, you take an elevator up in this piece, and it's like a little pod, and it takes you up, and I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, that's spooky.
It looks like one half of a McDonald's, like the arch.
Yeah. No, I can
arches.
visualize the arch, definitely.
Oh my gosh, it's so tall. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
This is a really random thought, but you know what the parent, adult, grown up version of object permanence is?
What?
My parents and grandparents cannot grasp the concept of me posting something that happened a long time ago and that they think that event happened again. So like I posted another picture of me and Rob P yesterday, and my dad was like, it's nice that you got to, how was the interview with him again? And it's like, no, I didn't interview him again. That was just from the first time I did. And that happens all the time. Like every time I post a picture from an event later that I've already posted, they're like, it's awesome that you got to do that again. And it's like, no, but you haven't developed that object permanence yet.
This is in the past.
That is in the past. It already happened. You know that. It didn't happen again.
Gosh.
I didn't interview Rob again in the same exact outfit regarding the same exact material.
My parents have that too. Granted,
I think that's the parent version of object permanence.
Bless their heart.
Bless their hearts.
They're being genuine. They're like, wow, that's awesome that you're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
My story is clearly in St. Louis.
Right.
I posted a video from a year ago in Hawaii. And that's pretty much self-explanatory, but not to them. And that's sweet to me.
100%. I could post in New York and I'll get a scathing text from my mom. Like, you didn't tell me you were in New York. Like, I like to keep track of your flight, blah, blah. That was from 3 years ago. But it's so interesting.
I think it's interesting.
I do. I do think it's interesting.
What's your favorite body of water? Anytime you're ready.
I'm thinking.
I mean, style, like estuary.
Oh, not the specific?
You can go specific if you want to. Mine's rivers.
I would say lakes, but I don't have enough experience with them. I just like the idea of going to the lake, which I've never been able to do. But I mean, I'm an ocean girl.
Have you ever been to a lake?
I have, but it's not like a regular occurrence.
The fact that lakes are like an old friend.
Although I do feel the most uneasy in lakes. Like in the ocean, like, yes, I'm scared a shark is going to get me. But in the lake, I'll feel like the Loch Ness Monster is hiding under me. Like something more sinister.
When I'm in like Lake Michigan or Lake Superior, and it's so deep, but I know it's fresh water, and I know that there's no critters besides like sturgeon. I am like, it's uneasy. It's scary, but I know that there's no sharks as well.
What's a sturgeon?
There's no alligators. A sturgeon's like a huge fish. Huge.
What do they? Do they eat you?
No, they don't do it. They're harmless. They can bite your finger off.
It's still, yeah, that's a huge fish.
Like
yeah,
that would
I know it's their home. It does make me uneasy sharing the space.
I mean, I would shit my pants so fast if I saw a sturgeon.
I keep thinking you're saying surgeon.
Sturgeon. There's a sect of surgeon. I hate them, obviously. Goes without saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week when I was where was I last week? Oh, Salt Lake City. My second show ended at like 11:30, and then I hung out with everybody in the lobby. Oh, I have to tell you a funny story too. And so I didn't get home till like 1 from the shows, and then my flight was at 6, like 30 minutes away is the airport. So and then we lost an hour due to daylight savings. So I slept for 1 single hour and then flew to New York. On the same trip, I posted a little photo dump in real time. I've been really good about just like kind of letting go and letting God with photo dumps. And so I was like, oh, you know what? I'm loving Utah. I'm going to post this. I posted it. and I included my new merch in the post. And someone commented, can we do a little better with the merch, please?
Nice. That's sweet.
And I responded and said, it changes every leg of tour. You know, like I'm just trying to keep it different and fun. I like this one. It's my style. I've realized that like no one likes my style. Me thinking I could start a clothing brand because I was like, I like this. Everyone hates it. No,
I like
just
it.
one girl. Yeah, I like it too. Well, she posted, you know, could we do better, please? And someone responded to her comment was like, wow, girl, you really spilled here. So true. You spilled the tea or something like that. Something along those lines.
Nice.
And I responded and I was like, hey, it changes every time. Like maybe you'll like the next leg of merch. And she said, OMG, I didn't think you'd see this. Sorry, King. And what's funny about me not seeing that is that my tour I'm on right now is called I Read the Comments Tour.
Mm-hmm.
And printed on the shirt says, I read the comments.
Yeah.
And I just love that. I love a full circle
I just
moment.
love that.
I love reminding people that I do read the comments and that my comment section is not a safe space.
Yeah.
And
I love
won't go.
commenting directly to someone. Sorry, I didn't think you'd see that. All right.
I have another quick thing that happened over the weekend.
Please.
So there's a video of the Blue Man Group going viral.
Now, are
And
they
there's
always the same blue men or different blue men?
It's impossible to say, but I can answer that. I can answer that. Because there's a new blue man. He's in the middle of this video, and everyone thinks it's me. And I want to just say on the record, I'm not that blue man.
You have a
It's not
visual?
me. Yeah. It's not me, and I'm offended.
Can you please tell us where we can access the visual?
Let me try to find it. Blue man Connor Wood. Oh my gosh, of course my phone's not working. There's that, and then for Happy International Women's Month, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How are you celebrating?
By showing everybody my cock and balls in the bathtub.
Free the pussy.
Mm-hmm.
I celebrated by well, I guess I had a comedy show the night of International Women's Day, so I'm going to continue to celebrate by saying thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you for thanking me.
Of course. Wait, okay, hang on. Everyone is also comparing me to this other historical woman. Gosh darn, like it's so hurtful to me. I hate you. Does that look like me?
No.
Everyone thinks it's me. My eyes
Is
look
this
like
the
that?
Glee version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
I don't look like that, right?
No, you don't. But no,
Okay.
you don't.
But
But no, you don't. Get that mic out of your mouth.
oh, sorry. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Well, that's my cyberbullying of the week.
Oh, Connor, that's
Did you get
a good one.
cyberbullied? Did
Yes.
you get cyberbullied this week?
No, I didn't get cyberbullied necessarily. It was just the onigiri of it all. I don't know why I keep thinking when I say onigiri in my head, the playbill of Oh Mary flashes, but it's onigiri.
I want to see that so bad still.
I know, me too.
The way that I'm completely out of stuff to say, I'm
That's
so
fine.
sorry.
We're out of time and we can head on to the bonus, really.
All right, let's head to the bonus.
Okay, we'll see you there. I need to practice
I-
for the talent show and the bonus.
I'll
Actually, my
see.
throat's too bad.
I'll see you in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for listening. I heart beans.
Bye. This week on Close Friends, you literally had this whole monologue about spiders and how they've done nothing wrong but exist. They don't give a fuck or a shit.
This will never fucking happen for you. Dream on, bitch. Is amnesia real? Amnesia? That would be a gorgeous name for a little girl.
Yeah.
This is my daughter, Amnesia, and my son, Advil.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.